is one of the I think one of the best English derbies there is.
It'd be one of the most violent.
I think it's up there.
It'd be one of the most violent.
What is the top 5 English derbies? Do you reckon?
Top 5.
Top 5 English derbies. I mean, it's the Manchester derbies in there.
No, not top 5.
Do you not reckon?
No.
Really? Oh, North London derby.
I think Tottenham, Arsenal are up there.
Yeah, North London derby.
United, Liverpool are up there.
Yeah, but is that really a derby?
Yeah. It's the... What? It is classed as a derby.
Well, because Manchester and Liverpool are next to each other.
It's the M25.
The M25 derby! Oh!
No, it is classed as a derby.
No, I don't think Liverpool Man United counts.
Right, so
It's
we're
a
not,
rivalry.
So we're not doing... No, but it does.
It's location derbies.
It is a derby.
I was thinking more location derbies. Because you could say the same thing in the 2000s. The late 90s and 2000s, you could say the same thing about United Arsenal.
It is classed as a derby now, though.
Yeah, but is United Arsenal... Is that a derby?
You would...
It's not, though. One's in Manchester, one's in London. Like, it's not...
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but like, how many miles is there actually between United and... It's quite close.
Merseyside derby's up there.
Merseyside derby's definitely up there. Manchester
I am...
derby's not up there, it's shit.
I am not... To be fair, it's probably recency bias in it, really, with Manchester derby.
It's such a shit derby, though. Because it's either one team's ridiculously dominant, or the other team's ridiculously dominant.
Yeah.
There's no, like, balance.
No, there never has. Well, there was, coming to the end, Fergie. That was a bit.
Maybe.
No, I'm going to put this out there.
Are we doing UK?
Definitely... Yeah. So Celtic Rangers.
Yeah.
Celtic Rangers, the Merseyside derby,
Newcastle Sunderland,
North London derby,
Newcastle Sunderland,
the Geordie derby,
vile.
and I'm going to put Stoke Vale. I'm sorry, my bias is there, but I'm putting Stoke Vale.
Stoke Vale.
Yeah, Stoke Vale.
Stoke Vale.
Stoke Vale.
Not sure. Not sure if that's up there with that.
Yeah, because it's got to be one of the most violent derbies.
I mean, it's not happened in a long time.
It hasn't. But imagine if it does, though.
I'll have to wait and see.
If just don't go down. Come on.
Right. Anyway, we're on Formula 1.
Yeah, we are. So McLaren have just qualified on pole. Thanks for watching. We'll see you for the race.
That's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'll be McLaren 1-2 here. Unless Charles or Max does a little piece of magic.
Or George.
Or potentially George.
I'm just gonna be honest. Tomorrow, if McLaren are just like whitewashing everyone, this will be a football podcast because United Newcastle are on.
United Newcastle are on. Yeah, well, you might want to turn that one off at half time.
Yeah.
So
it's not gonna be a good day.
It could either be a great day or a shit day.
Oh.
Like there's a battle for the lead, a Ferrari win or something. Antonelli win maybe, you never know.
Oh, surprise Antonelli win.
A Man United win. That'd be a great day. Or it could be a whitewash by McLaren 1-2 by about 30 seconds.
Papaya rules so they don't even race.
Yeah, and Newcastle absolutely destroy Man United. Which is probably the more likely options.
Newcastle pissed me off because whenever United play a big club, a strong team, I'm always like, you know what, I can back. No matter how shit we are, I can back us to turn up. Because we do. Against City, against Arsenal. We turn up.
We have this year. Liverpool.
At
Anfield.
Newcastle are one of the big clubs where we just don't ever.
No, we just don't. We can't.
They tear us apart every time we play them.
I don't know what we do against Newcastle. We're just shit.
Bro, against City, Liverpool, Arsenal, bro, I can even back us to win some of them. Even Chelsea. But for some reason, against Newcastle, we just let them bend us over. You know what I mean? So
we need to stop talking about football.
Yeah, we do.
We're around qualifying right now. We're going. There is an Aston Martin that's going to break down.
Right, Fernando Alonso, is he going to take his steering wheel out again? Let's see.
Fernando.
Did you see that? So his steering wheel like malfunctions halfway down the straight.
Mm.
He's going down the straight. He takes his steering wheel off.
Yeah.
And reconnects it.
Ah, fair. I'm assuming he slowed down a bit.
Well, yeah, but man disconnected his wheel.
Yeah. And reconnected
while driving.
It's a simple, like, if your some electrical doesn't work, turn it off and on again.
Bro,
Connect and disconnect.
It was the most just Fernando Alonso thing I've ever seen. It's no fucks given.
That's how you do it.
Just going, it's like 150 mile an hour down the main straight. Man just pulls the steering wheel.
He probably wasn't going that quick.
No, he probably wasn't.
He was definitely doing like 50. But still, that's a bit mad at 50.
Imagine going down the M6, right?
And you just change your wheel.
So, mate, just fucking...
That'd be quite bad. I think the cars around you would be shitting themselves. Imagine a guy next to you just rolls up and you're holding the wheel. What?
Fuck, no, get away from him. Shit in hell. Yeah, so Fernando did that. That was funny. What else happened in practice? McLaren dominance, yeah. FP1 was the session of the rookies again. Yeah. We do that because obviously FP1 in Bahrain, the track temperatures, it's basically a whole different environment. It's not representative at all. So, that's why they throw all the rookies in.
And teams have a mandatory. They have to run a free practice session. What is it? 4 throughout the season? Yeah.
And that's why a lot of them do it here, because the session
and
is
it's
not
a testing
representative.
circuit as well.
Yeah, so we've already had a lot of running here. I was quite surprised that Carlos Sainz wasn't in practice, because he's been having a lot of issues with the Williams.
Yes, I was surprised.
So even if the track isn't representative, his problems are more with the brakes and the engine output. So I don't think that's really as track dependent. Yeah. It's more just of him with the car overall. So
it's like Ferrari. They obviously kept Lewis in the car and Charles out the car, which is the right thing to do. Whereas in Mercedes last year, you probably would have seen them split Lewis and George like they did.
Yeah,
you could take Lewis out of that car, but whereas this year Lewis has to get rid of used to the car. So I think most of the time you'll see Charles missing FP1 this year for Ferrari.
And if you do see Lewis, it'll be at the end of the season.
Yeah, and it'll probably be the same with Red Bull. Obviously, Verstappen knows the car.
Yeah,
they'll take Max out and keep Yuki in.
Yeah,
so Yuki can bed himself in. Same with Mercedes. They'll take Russell out, keep Antonelli in.
Yeah. And so I was quite surprised that Albon was running in Sainz.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
But either way, it doesn't matter. We'll see. But you've had FP3, so
yeah,
they should be all up, level pegging. But you never know. Oh,
right. Let's wait and see this McLaren onslaught that we're about to get.
The thing is, I
Lance Stroll's had his lap time deleted.
I know, yeah, he's just fucking... right, so the thing is, I am a McLaren fan.
Yeah.
But there's one thing I'm a bigger fan of than
Racing.
McLaren. F1. Yeah, exactly, right. So...
And Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, and Hamilton. So,
two things.
Two things. But... So, I'd very much like to see both McLarens somehow get knocked out here. Because that would mean...
That would be a fun race.
We'd have a very interesting race. Because I guarantee Max...
did he keep it on?
Max, Russell, Leclerc, maybe even Hamilton.
They have a battle.
They'd be sensing a victory. A potential victory.
They would be having fun.
Yeah.
That would be a battle and a half.
And if the McLarens do win, it's going to be through grit, determination, and good racing.
Yeah.
So... I'd be very happy if that
We were saying the exact same thing about Max this time last year.
I fucking know. F1 just can't be arsed with F1. Yep. Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
I just want to see what the McLaren's like through here, because I bet it just looks like it's on rails, whereas Max is in and around Fernando.
How is Max not beating Fernando by like a landslide?
I don't know. Fernando's done a decent lap. Yuki is though. Oh,
Yuki?
he's locked it. He's locked it. Max locked up there.
He's gone off. Oh my god.
Yuki's going to beat Max. I told
Come
you.
on. Come on, Yuki. Oh, yeah, your prediction was Yuki to beat Max.
Yeah.
Come on, Yuki.
Oh, you top.
Fucking donkey!
He's still got top, but that's deleted.
Sake.
He's lost time there as well by
Moron.
doing that.
Sorry, I don't mean to grass Yuki out like that. He was just, that was so unnecessary. I know he's pushing for every little last bit of time.
Yeah.
But bro was already up.
Well, we saw Max as Yuki done a similar thing and maybe locked up a bit.
Doan's gone quick.
Because we saw Max lock up. Maybe the Red Bull on the brakes towards the end of the lap with the tyres gone. Just goes.
Yeah, well, we saw. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
now,
maybe there's just something with that Red Bull coming towards the end of the lap and its tyres.
Now, all I'm going to say is, I can't believe a year on from last year, I'm actually really hoping that Max doesn't go out with Q. Because he's the only one who can make this interesting.
Yeah. Right, Doohan's top.
Right, Jack Doohan wins the
Okay,
Bahrain Grand
Charles.
Prix. Oh. Right.
Right, Charles.
Ferrari.
Right, Charles.
Ferrari.
Right, Charles.
Here's Hamilton.
Oh, right, he's only just up on Doohan. At least he's up on Doohan. Let's just look at the bright side of that one. He's out. Right, how is Piastri only a 10th up on Doohan? Charles was 4.
Charles just did somewhat godly in this first sector, apparently. Oh, Russell's going to get a fantastic toe here.
Hamilton's going to dart out of the way here.
Second. Jesus.
Doohan's on one.
Oh my god, Leclerc is doing a madness.
Go on, Charles, son. Go on, Charles.
What is going on?
What's Doohan done?
I don't know.
Oh,
there
Piastri's
goes
coming.
Oscar.
What a lap.
That's a bit quick.
Yeah, but Lando's 2/10 up on Charles. Okay, so Charles is there.
Charles is there.
Charles is there. We've got hope.
We have. Well, no, I wouldn't speak too soon.
We've got hope.
I would not speak too soon.
We've lost all hope.
We've lost the hope. The hope is gone.
Fuck's sake.
The hope is very much gone.
Oh.
Fucking hell, Mercedes. What's going on?
That's worse than Hamilton. I suppose that... Oh,
Oh
no,
my
there's
God.
Russell there as well.
What's the Mercedes done?
They should beat Doohan. They should beat Doohan here.
I'm not too sure about that one, Chief. Oh, no, they should.
Russell should beat Doohan. Antonelli may not. He does, just. That's okay. Russell.
Oh, McLaren. So Leclerc's just done a madness, is what?
Oh my God, Russell.
So Leclerc's done a madness, and Doohan's done a madness, apparently.
Yes. Oh, Fernando.
And Fernando's doing Fernando things.
Right, both Red Bulls are out at the moment.
Let's just...
Hajar smells promotion.
That tastes like promotion. Here comes Esty.
Why have you called him Esty? Oh, okay.
Oh, it does that sometimes.
Why does he just pause?
I don't know.
I'm not on it watching.
That's what I thought it was.
It's obviously not. Unless someone else is logged into it and watching.
It's definitely not. We're the only ones who use it, aren't we?
I mean, I'm logged in at Freya's.
I doubt Freya cares enough about F1 to watch.
Same. I doubt that as well.
To watch this.
you
The
never
Bahrain qualify.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
Here comes Ocon.
Esteban Ocon is 9th. Wow.
Not bad.
I got Haas as my...
The only problem is that is after track evolution.
Yeah.
Although he's ahead of Hulkenberg.
Yeah.
I told you, Doohan's my point scorer this weekend.
What is doing?
told you he's my point scorer this weekend, didn't I?
To be fair, though...
You know, we had that point scoring point.
Yeah. Who did I say?
Who did you say? Who did you say?
I got no idea.
Did you say Lawson?
Oh, I said Bortoletto.
Bortoletto. Oh, yeah. Well, that's promising. At least doing something.
To be fair, though, from Antonelli down, it's like less than a second between him and Bortoletto.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's very, very close. We're playing with huge. We're playing with very fine margins right now.
Yeah. Max and Yuki. Red Bulls have huge pressure here. 1 lap each.
They do. They've got 1 lap each, and especially for Yuki, because we know Max can just turn it up.
We know Max can do it, but Yuki.
Yeah, that is. I think huge pressure for Yuki.
He's got to keep it in track limits as well.
Yeah.
Because we know track limits around Bahrain can be a real.
Oh, it can fuck you.
Scupper. The only one that I'd say that's worse, potentially Austria. Very much worse than Bahrain.
Austria is quite bad.
There isn't many worse than Bahrain other than Austria, really, is there?
No,
look at Doohan's track dominance. Everywhere but a corner.
Bloody hell.
He's just gone for pure pace.
So maybe he's got a setup for straight line speed.
And it's working.
Hey, Gasly quicker through all the corners. Oh,
Apart from turn 4.
apart from turn 4. Oh.
Iwasa. It's ready and waiting.
Yeah, he sniffs a chance at a seat, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Although I do think it would be Lindblad and not Iwasa. I've got a feeling about that.
I don't know.
My only thing is if they were going to put Iwasa in there, why did Hajar go in there and not Iwasa?
Hajar came straight from F2. I don't know.
Exactly.
Well, Hajar's showing you why so far.
Well, yeah, but you know, shit until proven great. You know what I mean? Like,
go science.
Don't know about that one, Chief. Although he is beating Albon at the moment.
He is. Where is Albon? Oh, he's
14th.
there. I keep looking for blue, and they're the white W. And the blue's Alpine.
Oh yeah, because they were a blue W, weren't
Yeah.
they? Oh shit, yeah. Is that because of Alpine, you reckon?
Yeah, but you could put Alpine in pink.
Yeah.
I'd put that as a pink A, put Williams as the blue, and keep RB as the white.
Yep.
That makes more sense. Aston Martin can go green.
Do you prefer? So obviously we've had the logos on the timing screens for a few years now. Do you prefer the logos or the colours? You know when they did the colours.
Oh yeah.
Do you prefer the logos
I
or
prefer
the
the
colours?
logos.
Do you?
Yeah. Prefer the logos. The only other way I could think is if you just got rid of the logos. What if you just did the drivers' names in the team colours?
Oh, in the team colours.
Yeah. So Norris's NOR's in orange.
Oh, I think that'd look a bit stinky.
It could do, but you never know.
Stinky. Bortoletto is up on Behrman but down on himself. Makes sense.
Stroll.
Oh, go on, lads.
Stroll is on a lap. He needs a lap as well. He's in the drop zone.
Do you think a big name could go out here?
If a big name was to go out, it'd be one of the Red Bulls.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think the others might be fine.
Or Hamilton?
I think he's fine. Looking at these times that are being set here,
I think Behrman's gonna have a.
I think if I think if Behrman, Bortoleto and Stroll, if none of them beat Hamilton, Hamilton's fine.
Yeah.
And Hamilton's going to get a toe down here now.
Antonelli goes third. Good luck from Antonelli.
Here comes Hamilton's toe. There you go, yeah, no. I think that won't be enough. Behrman is giving him a toe. Jesus
Hamilton's
Christ.
got a fat toe.
Just don't mess up his braking zone. Yeah, Bortoleto. Not a bad lap from Bortoleto, but he don't look like he's a million miles off Hulkenberg.
No.
Stroll.
Oh, that's close. What about Hadjar?
Here comes Hadjar. Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. What a lap.
Oh, yes.
Here comes Max. Oh, look at the Red Bull
Sainz
sparking.
up into 6th.
Ooh! Max is not happy with that Red Bull.
No, don't lock up.
Imagine 2 Red Bulls on the back row. At what point did Red Bull just bite the bullet and change the whole car?
Did I just hear Hamilton did a 28.9 in that first sector?
I don't know.
I swear I just heard Crofty
Do
say
it.
that. Doing?
Rev.
That's a bit wide, isn't it? Wide of the apex there.
I think it's because he's opened the car.
Yuki's there. Yuki's there with Norris. That's not bad. Lawson, 14.
Ooh,
that's Stroll and Behrman out.
The car just doesn't look happy.
Here comes Albon.
It's on an absolute nice.
Hamilton second.
What the Hamilton!
He did do a good first sector. Max is 7/10 up on Bortoleto. Okay, so that puts him around Charles. Max is up on what he needs. Right, so Yuki's off Norris. Let's remember that. Yuki's was going off Norris. Oh no, now he's off Bortoleto. So he's up.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay for them both. He just needs to nail this last sector.
That's
there
a
you go.
fantastic lap from Max. Actually.
Just needs to nail this last corner for Yuki. Albon. It's touch and go. Oh, he's not Lawson out. He's not Lawson out.
Yeah. You could
Russell?
It, could you?
Oh no.
Nice. Here comes Albon. He needs to.
He needs a lap.
Oh, this is a bit
This
shaky.
is-
This is.
Oh. Ocon's on a lap here. Is Hulkenberg on a lap as well?
Alonso goes 12th.
Ocon. Hulkenberg.
Oh,
Albon's out.
No.
Albon is out.
Albon.
And Yuki just scrapes through in 14th.
Oh no.
And Lawson's out as well. Look at where Hadjar is and Lawson.
Jeez.
But that's not looking too bad between Hamilton and Norris.
It's
and
not.
Verstappen and Piastri. Doing for pole.
What is Alpine doing?
I don't know. They look quick, don't they?
Yeah, but under 5/10 between 1st and 12th.
The only thing
That
I'm gonna say is Norris, Piastri, and Leclerc didn't do second laps.
Which is a bit terrifying.
That's all their first lap times.
Yeah. That is terrifying. He locked up into turn 4.
And he lost 2/10
Yeah, so that would have put him
ahead of Hulkenberg behind Yuki.
Oh, yeah.
Still would have been 15th.
Yeah. He's got a lot of work to do tomorrow, Albon.
So Behrman last, then Stroll, Bortoleto. If he's going to score points, it's going to be a miracle race.
Yeah.
Lawson out. Teammate Hadjar is poor from Lawson.
Oh, Lawson's fucking it.
He is, and
Right now.
he's fucking it in the RB as well as he was in the
Yeah.
Red Bull.
Yuki's not been knocked out.
No, yeah. Yuki's in Q2 for 2 straight races.
It's not looking good, is it, for Lawson?
No,
It's not looking good.
Lawson should have been Q2 in the Red Bull. From what I'm getting at it, the Red Bull's hard to drive,
Yeah.
but it's manageable to get into Q2.
Yeah.
And Lawson wasn't even doing that.
Yeah. I'm giving Lawson the benefit of the doubt because Hadjar's on a complete high right now. And also, I can imagine
Just
Lawson's...
ran out of adverts.
Yeah, they did. I can imagine Lawson's confidence is on the floor after that Red Bull. So, give him till mid-season. Hopefully, he should be beating Hadjar, if not on pace with him.
If he's not.
If he's not, I'm not gonna lie. I think you think about swapping him out.
Iwasa.
Yeah, Owasa or Lindblad or whoever.
You're on a Lindblad hype train right now.
Bro, he's so good. He is so good.
Checo.
Oh no.
Apparently, he's said he's been approached by teams already. That would indicate Cadillac to me.
I imagine Cadillac. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if, for example, he's had talks with the likes of Alpine and Haas and just as a safe bet.
Yeah.
Like if they get rid of Doohan, they put Colapinto in. Colapinto doesn't do very well.
Yeah.
You know, is Perez a backup?
Although I ain't getting rid of Doohan from the look of his performance so far.
Right, yeah. Oh yeah.
I just wanted to mess with that.
It's called the trifecta.
No, this is what we used to have it on.
Yeah, but you see, you get one each.
No. Not on camera. That's really stiff as well.
Yeah, wow, yeah. No, it's so you can bend it round.
What's happened to Lawson? Problem with DRS.
Oh, so he didn't have DRS. Well, there goes my Bortoletto shout.
You never know. Good race.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Ollie Bahrain after a great Japanese weekend. Not a great Bahrain quality.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see that throughout the season, won't we, with the rookies. Up and downs.
Kareem looks a bit porky.
Porky.
Bit bigger.
Oh.
Bit chubby.
Man's living his best life. Travels the world for a living. Eats fine cuisine in whatever country he goes.
He's gone deep with that Bahrain. Really deep.
Yeah. That's not even the max line. That's beyond it. Okay, right. Okay.
Halfway down the straight towards turn 11.
So we can give Lawson the benefit of the doubt then.
It's only halfway down the straight towards turn 11.
Yeah, but that's a lot of straight line speed.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim's vowels. Man sounds like a meme.
Man's eating his mic.
Why is it really hot in here?
Sun.
What sun?
There was sun earlier. And it's warm out there.
Oh. Britain is not like good with temperature. So too hot, too bloody cold.
It's getting cooler now next week, isn't it?
Yep.
Here we go.
When we get Manchester,
Charles Leclerc.
it's gonna be ass.
Leclerc.
Leclerc.
Here go the Mercedes.
The Mercedes.
And the Red Bull straight up. What's George doing there? He's going slow.
Oh, I'm tired.
As is Hamilton.
think it was Lance Stroll. And he still went out.
It's not great, is it? Let's be honest.
If it's Alonso, I think he's a bit washed in this session. So, I think, obviously, McLaren's definitely going through. I think both Ferraris and Mercedes are probably safe.
I think Max
both,
is through.
Both Alpines. That leaves one position.
I don't know. I'm not 100% on the Alpine.
Really? After what they've just done in Q1?
Yeah, but we've seen that before. People do like really good lap times in Q1, go out in Q2.
That's true. So who do you think it'll be?
2 Ferraris, 2
Yep.
McLarens,
Yep.
2 Mercedes,
Yep.
Max.
Yep.
I think Gasly will go through.
Yep.
Hadjar
Yeah.
and Sainz.
Damn, so Doohan won't.
Hmm.
And Yuki won't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm praying on Sainz because I want him to do well in that Williams.
Well, Sainz is good round Bahrain as well.
Yeah.
He likes Bahrain. So it's a track he's comfortable at least.
Yeah.
And it's a track that he knows from testing.
Yeah.
So the Williams shouldn't be that unpredictable.
He's had a lot of running around here.
Yeah.
Wasn't Sainz quickest overall in testing?
You know, watching Yuki in a Red Bull,
Yeah.
he just seems... I don't know, it's strange. Like, he's really small in that Red Bull.
Yeah.
I don't know, he just seems too young to be in a Red Bull.
Why?
It could just be his height.
I think it feels right.
I don't know.
Like, finally.
I think
he's
it
in the Red
feels
Bull.
right, but it just looks weird.
Oh, because he's been in the...
It's so weird to see him.
He's been in
it.
the Alpha Tauri for so long.
Yeah. It's really weird to see him in it. It's gone purple.
Yes.
Not for much longer.
Oh!
That's a Haas.
Ocon. Oh, friggin' hell, that's a big shunt.
That'll be a red.
Yeah. That's a red.
There you go. It's red. Oh, Yuki's lap's been ruined.
Has he dropped it?
Yeah.
So,
It's a red flag. Oh, he's minced the back of that car as well.
that'll ruin.
So I think he's hit the wall with the back of his car and spun it around.
That's a pit lane start, that is. If I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Because that might need a new gearbox.
It's a good job I didn't say Ocon into Q3.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely not going to happen now.
Hands on your head. That's where Mazepin went off, no?
So apparently it's just a Haas thing going off there. No, it is where Roman Grosjean went off.
Well, he went off on the right of the track.
Yeah. Went through the barrier.
Into a ball of flames.
And it was scary.
It was. That's okay.
Yeah. Did he get on the...
He's got a snap and then got on the curb. In backwards.
So the car
Spun it round.
is just... It's gone underneath him. And then once he's on the curb, he's a passenger.
Yeah.
The car's unsettled and...
Yeah, straight in the wall.
Straight in the wall there.
It didn't seem that fast though. It doesn't sound that bad either. Yeah. That wasn't a very high speed crash to be fair. I think the spin took the speed off and then the gravel obviously.
Gravel did its job.
It did.
As well.
And the barrier doesn't look that bad.
No, the barrier looks fine.
And this red flag should be cleared quite quick.
Yeah, just get the car
And it's
gone.
right by a runoff. Ah, it's like he's planned it.
Yeah.
Solid. Well done, Ocon.
Crash gate.
Yeah, crash gate.
Except there's Behrman isn't.
Yeah.
Isn't in Q2.
It's true.
We
We had seatbelt gate for Hadjar.
What's the seatbelt gate?
Why does that look more blue now?
I don't know.
It looked more pink last time in Japan, didn't it?
They change the livery every week. I don't know. They change the livery every week. I don't know what they do.
Oh, I can't. You can't be out on track. It's red flag. Oh wait. Crash.
I can't.
What?
I've just gone really tired.
Wakey wakey. Well, that doesn't help. Red flag. Red flag.
Red flag. Red flag.
Everton did win.
Did they? Oh, what Stoke?
I can tell you that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you steady?
Yeah.
You're not gonna like it.
Why?
Actually, you might.
How would I like it?
Stoke won 1-0.
Did they?
Mm.
Jeez.
85th minute own goal by Will Fish.
Not Will
United.
Fish!
I know.
Fucking hell! He's from
Will
United.
Fish.
I remember when right, no offense to Will Fish,
No offense to Will Fish.
but whenever I used to start a United career mode back in the day,
sell it.
he's the first Don I'd sell. Will fucking Fish.
That puts them 5 points clear of the relegation. They should be okay now.
It's a much healthier position, isn't it, for Stoke?
Yeah. Phenomenal position for Port Vale.
Yeah, it is.
Don't know what they've bloody done, but they've done something.
They're on the smoke.
They are 5-0 today.
I know.
What a game! There you go. Car's almost clear.
Leeds are top.
Yeah.
How have they done that? Leeds have been like losing, like they drew like every game for like 4 weeks.
Not anymore.
Oh, it's because Sheffield lost 3 in a row. Oh, jeez, that's why.
I don't want to see Sheffield back in the Premier League.
Why?
They're dull, they're boring, and they're shit.
Fast. Well,
No offence to any Sheffield fans.
West,
Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday are fun.
West Brom, Coventry, Bristol, Sunderland, and Sheffield are currently. Oh no. Sorry. Sheffield, Sunderland, Bristol, and Coventry are currently in the playoff spots.
I wouldn't mind Sunderland coming back up.
No, me neither.
I don't want to see Burnley either. Fuck Burnley.
We've seen Burnley 2 years now.
I would want to come up Sunderland,
Yeah,
Coventry, and Bristol.
yeah, I agree.
That'd be fun.
I agree. Them 3 would be fun. Foot Leeds as well.
Yeah, fuck Leeds.
Not United fans, obviously.
We all hate Leeds scum. What? We all hate Leeds scum.
So to be fair, Stoke haven't lost a game in 4 games.
They just draw them.
They just draw all games, but they're not losing. So it's not completely dire.
Yeah, it was touch and go for him.
It is.
Yay, green flag.
Right, we're racing again.
Well,
What's happened now to Nico? He almost did the same thing.
the medical car's being chased.
Paralysed myself. Mattia!
He looks so weird with them trousers on with that top.
No, it does not go. But then again, what trousers would go with that lime green top?
Just wear your black trousers. Just wear black.
Just all black.
Just wear black.
Look like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Fred. Vasseur.
Big bad Fred.
Big bad Fred. He's like a cuddly teddy bear, isn't he?
Right.
What do you think?
Okay.
No, you just want to give him a hug.
No. He seems like a don, like if he lived in the UK that would smell of kebabs all the time.
Why?
I don't know.
He's the regular in the pub.
He is.
You know, whenever you go in the pub and that one guy's always sat there.
It's Carl and Dave.
That's Fred Vasseur.
It's Foster's Fred.
Foster's. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. Foster's Fred. Fucking hell.
Foster's Fred.
At least like.
It's either that or vodka Vasseur.
Oh, vodka Vasseur. Yeah, vodka. That sounds. What do you reckon he drinks? Do you reckon?
Fred? Wine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he's a red wine bloke.
Yeah.
He's a red wine type of bloke. He doesn't have pints.
No, he was red wine.
Bottle of red
Mm.
on a Tuesday night.
Yeah. So what is it? He's a Frenchman living in Italy.
He can't not drink wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. If he was German, might be a different story.
That's a pint.
That's a pint kind of guy, but no, he's.
Toto's a pint. Oh no.
No.
He seems quite elegant, doesn't he?
I don't. I think Toto's like a white New Zealand kind of don.
Horner's definitely a Carlin. 100% a Carlin or a Stella.
Oh, real fighting scrap. Yeah, Christian Horner definitely drinks Stella. 100%. 100%.
He will have wine though, because he's quite posh in terms of like
Yeah.
his hunt and shit. But he does seem like a Stella.
A Stella kind of guy.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. What was that, Brown?
Bud. Straight up Bud.
Do you not
Or
think
Corona.
Like a double vodka and coke.
No, it's a Bud or a Corona.
Really?
Yeah. He's 100% a beer.
I don't know.
Mate, you don't build that belly without beer.
I don't know. He takes me for like a double vodka kind of guy.
No, he's 100% a beer. 100%. Beer and a barbecue.
Beer in a. That's true. Flipping the burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. With the cap on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his American jersey.
Yeah. What about Mike Crack?
Water.
He doesn't drink.
No.
He's that guy. He has he has half pint. He goes in. He has half pint.
Yeah.
And that's it. Mattia Bonotto.
He's
Wine. Yeah.
what wine?
Yeah.
No, Mike Crack's half a pint of a pale ale.
Yes.
Antonelli and Russell
Yeah.
failing to follow racing direct, leaving the garage before resumption of time announced.
Oh.
If they have done that, that could be a penalty.
Oh.
Or that's a team though, isn't it? Could be
It's
just a fine.
It could be, but it depends how serious it is.
Yeah, because if they've left before, because it depends on that medical card, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does just depend.
1084 for Antonelli coming through the middle sector. Where is Georgie Russell? 1086, 2/10 down.
It is.
Hamilton's going to get a lovely slipstream. Is that Hamilton or Charles? One of them.
Oh, whoever's in that Ferrari, they're going to get a mad slipstream. It's Charles.
It is Charles. 31. What? That's a Lando
Wow.
time.
That's
That's
a good,
Lando's time.
Fantastic time from Antonelli there.
Where is George? 2/10 down from Antonelli. Antonelli, look at Antonelli.
Yeah.
He's flying.
Kimmy.
Oh, Hadjar.
Isaac.
Hulkenberg. 2/10 down on Russell's not bad.
Carlito.
Good lap from Carlos.
Oh
Good
my
job.
god.
Okay, Norris.
Fuck, you know. Right.
Okay.
It was just a flying halo.
Oh, Piastri.
Do we need to go home now? Do we need to just pack up and...
Oh, Piastri.
Fucking hell!
Oh, Piastri.
Oh, boys, this is ridiculous now.
Oh.
Fuck me. A 30.5?
Where
Jesus.
Max is in. Max is in.
Max is like, I can't beat that shit. I'm fucking off.
Brev, that's pressure on Max again.
Oh,
And
what's
Yuki.
this gonna be? Oh, that's ridiculous. A
30.4.
7/10. Hamilton's like,
Hamilton's
fuck this.
in. Why are they all coming in?
Oh, fastest last sector.
6/10.
6/10 down though.
Doing?
Oh, Jack.
Doing's on summer. Right, so I say we end it now. Hamilton still goes through in 10th.
Yeah. Why did they come in?
I do not know. I'm assuming they were used tyres
I fucking hope so.
for all of them. But this has put pressure. The only thing I would say is Hamilton's experienced enough to deal with it. Max is fine with it. Ocon's out. Yuki, I think, is going to struggle. Fernando is experienced enough to do it, but the Aston's a bit shit.
Yeah.
Hadjar, again, I'm not sure he'll make it through now.
I think, yeah, Yuki's going to struggle.
But I would say Hulkenberg could be out here.
Yeah, Hulkenberg could be gone.
Russell needs a lap.
Russell does need a lap. No one is safe from Charles down, realistically.
Realistically, no.
McLaren's can just stay there.
McLaren's can just use 3 sets of tyres. That's it, done. Job done, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
for
job
McLaren?
done. Yeah.
I mean, they'll definitely do 2 runs in Q3 because they'll want a banker lap in, but
Well, yeah, they might go out on a used set.
no, they'll put a fresh set on first. I can just do the lap.
You think?
Yeah, because they may as well use them up. They've only used 2 sets.
Yeah, true.
Most teams have used 4 at the end of this.
That's true. That's true.
May as well.
Yeah, you don't really use Thompson
Doesn't really matter, does it?
in the race. How have they done that? Some illegal's got to be going on here.
Yeah, well,
That's a bit crazy, that is. 6/10.
well, Red Bull are saying that McLaren should be hampered by Spain.
Because of the flexi wing.
Yeah. It can't be the flexi that's making them like that, though, no?
No. No, because Charles went fastest in the last sector, which is the straightest part of the track.
Yeah.
In terms of sector split. Like, the twisty bits, McLaren gained half a second.
I mean, they did look quick here in testing, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I mean, maybe they're just ridiculous around this track. I mean,
Yeah.
they're ridiculous anywhere, but around
Really
Japan,
ridiculous.
Japan, Max managed to do it. And
Even China, Hamilton managed to win it. Yeah.
So, we hope and we pray it's just Bahrain.
Yeah.
And maybe a few other circuits.
Antonelli doing well against Russell
He
here.
is. But I think we can, unless Ferrari, Red Bull and Mercedes pull a mad upgrade out of the bag, I think we can say with full confidence McLaren are going to win this championship one way or another.
You would say so, yeah.
There's absolutely no way they lose this. And if they do, it'll be the biggest fumble of all time.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on the upgrades, doesn't it, now? Because, as we've seen with McLaren, one upgrade can propel you up.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if Ferrari, Red Bull and Mercedes do bring something.
I mean, that's not bad from the first sector from Russell.
No, it's not as good first sector to that.
Less than a 10th to Piastri. Let's see where he is at the end of this middle sector. Yuki, it's not awful.
It's alright.
It's not awful, is it, from Yuki? Hamilton. Again, not bad.
You can't be any further back than that.
Let's see where George is here now, shall we? Three tenths.
It's not
He's
awful.
there. He's okay. It's still beating Charles. I think
Norris
that's
has
what he
come
needs to do, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Norris will be on a scrub set.
Antonelli's gone third.
Yeah, good lap as well.
Good lap from Antonelli.
Very good lap. Well done, Kimi. Where's George? Just pips him.
Very good lap from George Russell.
Decent. Oh, Hamilton.
What about Yuki?
is Yuki. He has no one to go against, apparently.
6th. It's all right.
Not bad, just behind Charles.
It's all right, but he could be in danger here.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, where's Hamilton?
5th.
Again, that could be a struggle. Look at Gasly.
Gasly's going quick.
That could be worrying for Hamilton. Very worrying for Hamilton.
8th for Hadjar.
That's lucky for Yuki.
And Lewis as well.
And Lewis, for that matter.
What about Gasly?
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ. Pierre Gasly. What about Max Verstappen?
Max and Fernando. Oh, Fernando's a bit down.
Fernando's not going through. Max
7th. That's great news for Hamilton.
That is great news for Hamilton.
So we got Sainz, Doohan, Hulkenberg, and Fernando here.
Oof,
Where's Alonso? I think he's out. But
yeah, he's out. Yeah.
yeah.
Only 14.
Oh, that's poor.
That is poor. The Aston Martin is ass though.
Yeah. Hulkenberg. Oh, hey up.
Hadjar.
Hey up.
On Hadjar.
Sainz.
6th for Sainz. Wow.
Yuki.
Okay. Yuki Tsunoda is
And
on
Leclerc's
a
on
knife
a lap.
edge.
Leclerc's on a lap as well. We could see Max out here as well. No,
Poor for Hulkenberg.
that's poor.
Well, he had a lap there. What about Doohan?
Tsunoda's out. Oh no, he's
11th.
not! I told you no,
Doohan
Doohan.
out.
Yuki's safe.
Yuki is safe. And
That's
Leclerc,
great from Yuki.
That is fantastic from Yuki. Wowee.
There you go.
From Charles. Okay, so both Red Bulls, both Ferraris, both Mercedes, and both McLarens for the first time this season in Q3.
And the only one that I got wrong was Yuki and Hadjar.
It was, yeah.
I got everyone else right.
You did.
Well, thank you.
But to be fair, no one expects the second Red Bull to be in Q3.
No, that's
so,
fair,
I mean, that's fair play. I mean,
And look at Pierre Gasly.
yeah, doing. I mean, it's not bad from doing, but it's still 6/10 off Gasly.
That's ridiculous what Gasly's done.
It is, yeah.
At what point is that, like, it's not doing, it's Gasly's stupendousness?
I think it's a bit of both, really.
Mm.
Doing has to at least be in Q3.
Yeah, you'd
I
think
think.
so. It should have been
If
beaten.
And we say, oh yeah, but that's a fantastic performance for doing. It is, but Gasly's 3rd.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's got. I'm not sure where he's got that pace from, to
And
be honest.
he's 2/10 off the McLaren, so
Where the fuck's he got that pace from?
who knows?
Not a great lap from Hamilton, though. Still only 2/10 off Charles.
No, but fine margins, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's the difference. That is the difference.
You expect Hamilton about 2-3 tenths off Charles, though,
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah.
So, I mean, both Red Bulls 9th and 10th.
Yep,
They're struggling.
they are.
Sainz. Good lap time from Sainz.
Good lap time from Sainz as well.
Brother of Manchester Arena bomber attacks 3 prison officers.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
No.
that's the news.
Brave.
What?
Don't know.
Discovery Plus.
Discovery. Not Will Fish.
Will Fish.
Not fucking Will Fish.
No, is he on loan or has been sold?
Let me have a look.
I think he's been sold. Still got Reece Bennett in the squad.
Reece Bennett. I've got, to be fair, I've kept him on career mode.
I have not.
He's back up.
He's gone.
Oh, Will Fish is younger than us.
Yeah.
That's just depressing.
Was he 21?
He's 22.
22. When was he born?
February 2003. typed is Will Fish on Google and it came up dead.
Is Will Fish on Google? Are you on Google?
Oh yeah, so he's been permanently sold to Cardiff.
God.
How much did he go for?
About 2k.
Oh, poor Will Fish.
I don't know how much.
I imagine it's like
Not a lot.
a mil probably or something.
Not even. It won't be a mil.
No, it wasn't that bad.
It won't be a mil.
He wasn't that bad.
He didn't even make it into the first team.
Yeah, but he's a solid. He's a solid.
It won't be a
solid
mil.
Don.
It won't be a mil. What's the replay? Investigation after the session.
Bro, look how my calves wobble.
Fatty.
Well, that's your guys' fault. I mean, Mercedes fucked it, but you followed them, so that's on them.
Yeah, but it's one of them, isn't it? Like if a team does something, you follow them. It's kind of like an influence. Like, oh, have we delayed? So it'd be Mercedes that would get the.
Oh, like Brazil last year.
Yeah.
With Lando.
Yeah, so it would be Lando's fault still because he's influenced everyone else. So Mercedes has influenced everyone there.
I guess.
So it'd still be just Mercedes that gets.
I guess Mercedes will argue, yeah, but Stake have still done it.
Yeah, they can argue that, and they'd probably get the same potential punishment, but Mercedes will be the one that gets punished. And both cars came out together as well, so it's not just one driver.
No, it's a team thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just a question, like, is it a team thing, or is it not following race director instructions? Because it's like starting from the incorrect position, doing a practice start. Is it like that?
One sounds more malicious than the other.
Because if it's not following a race director instructions, it's a penalty for the drivers.
Yeah.
If it's a team sort of mixed communication, then it's a fine.
It depends what they class it as.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting what happens with both Mercedes. It's going to be investigated after the session, so that could change. So keep an eye on where Mercedes qualify.
Yep. Tomorrow they might be further down the order.
Because if if you're not following race directions, isn't it 5 places?
I don't know.
I think it's 5.
They changed the rules that many times in recent years. I don't even know anymore.
It'll either be 3 or 5.
I can't see it being more than 5.
This is when they get sent to the back. Could you imagine?
Just ruin it for us. You're ruining it.
You're ruining it. I don't want to see the Q1. I want to see the Q2 eliminated drivers. Thank you. I know you went out in Q1.
Pierre Gasly to win the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Bro, he was rapid. There, there's Q2. Wow. That's fast. It's so much quicker than that Q1 lot.
Yeah.
A lot quicker than the Q1. It's about a second.
So,
Fernando.
if Alpine does qualify third with Gasly, and the McLarens take each other out in turn 1,
No. No, because I don't think the race pace will be there.
Oh, please, but how good would it be if Gasly won?
Unfortunately, I think the Mercedes and the Ferrari race pace would be too superior.
Yeah. But Yuki's through to Q3.
He is, and that's the first time a Red Bull, the second Red Bull, is through to Q3.
So that's very depressing.
Max will be happy.
Max will be happy.
He's got a teammate in the top 10 at least.
Yeah, I'm also thinking as well, like...
And he's quite close to Max, actually. Yeah.
He is, yeah. Do Red Bull look like absolute morons now, do you reckon? After avoiding Yuki for this many years?
No, because I don't think he was ready a few years ago.
I mean, yeah, okay. Do you reckon...
I think they look stupid for picking Lawson over Yuki at the start of the season.
Yeah.
Because I think, imagine if Yuki had all that pre-season testing time.
Yeah, and he's doing this. And also then Lawson, I reckon, will be better off in the RB.
Yeah.
As well at the moment.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think they messed up in terms of the Lawson-Yuki choice at the end of last season.
Yeah.
But I think they were right not to promote Yuki too early. I don't think he was ready until last season.
Yeah. Last season he proved that he was ready.
Yeah, I mean, in saying that, I think Checo was ready to go, though, at the end of, not last season, the season before. I think they were wrong to keep Checo, but who would you have brought in?
Well, that's the thing.
Yuki wasn't ready.
The more that this Red Bull saga goes on, the more I'm sort of going...
I don't understand how that's 2-1. That should be 3 now.
What?
For Charles, yeah.
Why?
The fact that Hamilton has beaten Charles, what I expected, pretty much whitewashed, to be honest.
Not qualified.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in China he did bits.
He did do bits, to be fair. Yeah. No. Perez was ready to go. It's just that I don't think they had anyone. And Ricciardo was a risk. Would you have taken that risk?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. Because then you protect Lawson and Yuki's still there if you need him. I think Ricciardo was the smartest.
You should have put Ricciardo in the summer last year, I reckon.
Yeah. Ricciardo was the smartest option.
Yeah.
Now, in hindsight, should you even replace Perez? I don't know. I agree Perez wasn't doing a good enough job, but at the same time, did Lawson do any better? You know, we haven't seen everything from Yuki yet, but he hasn't.
I don't think it's the case of maybe not Perez. Let's give you. I think that's a discussion for toward like the
middle of the season.
last third of the season, because I think if Yuki starts getting to grips with his car and starts performing, it's not a bad decision in terms of getting rid of Perez. I think it's too harsh to say. I think it's more right now it's a bad decision on Lawson than a bad decision on Perez. I don't think you can say it's a bad decision for Perez. It's a bad decision choosing Lawson to replace Perez.
I think I get that. For me, I'm looking at the evidence of. I'm looking at Gasly. I mean, look what Gasly's just done there.
Well, yeah.
I'm looking at Albon.
No.
So like
from previous cars, yeah, but you got to remember them two were in the previous regulations.
Yeah, but
let's remember
those
that
cars were also built around Max.
They were,
as Albon said.
They were, but both of them cars were P2 or P3 in the Drivers' Championships, not in a car that's light years out in front.
Yeah, I get that.
Max was winning championships on his own. Like the Red Bull car, especially in 2023, like even if it's tailored to Max, like Perez should have been a lot better than he was.
He still finished second though.
Yeah, but he was under threat.
I know he was.
The fact that he was under threat coming into the last few races is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
He shouldn't have been.
I know, but the point is
it was
driver
virtually impossible for him not to finish P2.
I know, but what I'm saying is every Red Bull driver has done shit in that car.
By the way, you got 2 purples here compared to Max and Antonelli.
And every driver since then who's gotten another seat has gone on to prove that they're not actually that bad.
We'll wait and see.
So all I'm saying is, I think Perez comes back to Cadillac. He goes back to, you remember how we saw
Max is 4 tenths behind Yuki.
He is. I reckon there's a mistake in there because he's done a 32 flat.
Is it used tyres? He made a mistake in turn 1. Brundles said.
Yeah, Perez comes back to Cadillac and I reckon he does really well.
Well, let's wait and see. I mean, I think. Let's wait and see what Yuki does in this Red Bull, because if we get to mid-season and he's up there with Max doing better, it's a great decision to get rid of Perez.
Personally, I think it's the right decision anyway, instead of Lawson.
Antonelli goes top. Sainz up into 3rd. Brakes are terrible for Max. Where is George Russell going?
What is George doing? What is George doing?
Setting a lap time.
Fucking hell. What is that? A 30.3? Are you having a laugh?
Yeah. Wow. That's faster than the McLaren's was.
What is Russell just done? Wait, what has George Russell just done?
fucking lap and a half.
What? Wait. Oh, what's going on?
Hamilton's second. That's good. From
What's
Hamilton.
Russell doing, man?
It's good from Hamilton. Still. Oh, what? This is. Oh, Piastri and Norris are on laps. Russell's done a storming lap there.
Bruv, what has he done? Norris is down on Russell.
The only thing I can think is
he's just cut every corner.
Leclerc. See, Hamilton and Charles are not far apart.
They're not.
That's about right for them. Where the Piastri goes top.
Yeah.
30.2!
Jesus.
No.
What has Russell done?
That's a good lap by Russell.
What has George Russell done there? What
That's
the fuck is
the only
George
thing
Russell done?
You know what I can think though? Has he had an unbelievable toe on every stretch? As the cars just line, is it the stars aligned for him here?
I don't know. Maybe.
Here's Max's braking issue. Oh, he's had an oversteer. He's had a slide there.
Oh, so that's where he's lost his time to
Yeah.
Yuki.
Yuki's gonna out-qualify Max here.
I don't know. Don't know about that one, Chief.
Come on.
Although
My prediction for Yuki is coming in solid right now.
Yeah, actually, Max has made 3 mistakes. To be fair.
That car's not looking great. That's Antonelli. So that's where he's lost a bit of time to George, to be fair.
So does that Mercedes look good?
Mercedes looks good. It's looking second quickest.
It is, yeah.
I would say it's McLaren quickest, then it's Mercedes, then it's Ferrari, then it's Red Bull.
Yeah. And then Gasly's in there for some reason.
And Gasly's, yeah. Do your thing. Do your thing, son.
Do your thing, Gasly.
Looks like Chunks.
He does a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does a bit.
Sector 1, so he's lost out in Sector 2. Norris was flying in Sector 1.
So if Norris can hook up the second sector,
He's on it.
he is on it.
Track limits, Antonelli. Time deleted. Oh.
So, drivers under pressure now, Kimi Antonelli and Max Verstappen.
Yes. Max is last.
He is, at the moment.
Wow. 1.8 off the pace. Surely they're on used tyres.
They have to be. They have to be.
I'm thinking everyone down from Charles is on used.
You'd hope so.
I mean, maybe not Gasly and Sainz.
Nah,
Even then, there's a bit far off, isn't it?
1.5 seconds from pole.
I'm hoping everyone from Charles Down's on used tyres.
I agree.
Surely.
I agree.
I hope and pray.
Hulkenberg's just had a lap deleted and he's not even in.
He got it deleted in Q2. Hamilton's deleted.
What?
Hamilton lap time deleted.
Oh, shit.
Turn 13. That's the last corner, isn't it? Or is that 14, the last corner? Hamilton needs a lap.
Yeah, turn 13 is the one at the top of the hill.
Yeah. Hamilton needs a lap here as well. So Hamilton and Antonelli both under pressure along with Max.
Yep.
Yuki up in 5th.
Go on, Yuki for pole. Maybe not.
He's a long way back.
He'll have to cut a few corners.
You can see these are looking like fresh tyres now.
Yeah. They got that shine.
45 minutes ago is Q1.
Yeah.
Surely then he should have gone out in Q1, no?
Ooh.
And Albon should have been through.
Oh. Ooh.
That could be that. Oh, wow.
That's spicy from the FIA.
Oh.
If they fucked that, they're in big trouble, aren't they?
Yeah.
If I was Williams, I'd be on the phone going, listen, some fucked up shit going on here. That's just plain cheating. At that point, like,
well, it's not Hulkenberg's fault though.
Well, no, it's not. It's the FIA fixing it.
So yeah, so this is where Hamilton's gone track limits. Because he had a wobble it. No, he's just drifted it.
He's got to keep on the track.
He's tried to use it as much as he could, but he couldn't.
close.
It's very close. It could be one of them that gets reinstated.
So, Hulkenberg should have gone out.
That's one of them. You know how we were watching was it Piastri's that got reinstated last season? Someone's lap time got reinstated.
What, after the session?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did happen, didn't it?
If I'm Ferrari, I'll look at that because that's very tight in terms of front tyre to rear tyre. Because you only need one contact point.
Yeah.
It's not both. That's what we got to remember. So if it can have one contact point
to that white line. Okay, Antonelli needs a good lap.
He does, and he's nailed turn 1 this time.
Yes. Using all the track.
I've noticed that with Kimi, he takes so much track.
He does
on entry, doesn't he? He
does.
goes so aggressive, and he's up on Piastri.
It's like he's like a sim racer, isn't he? You know,
Yeah.
sim racers do that, don't they? They go so wide.
He's up on Piastri, eh?
He is. Oh, he's going.
George,
Ha! Russell, what are you doing?
Hamilton's there as well.
What's going on, boys?
How good is this McLaren in the middle sector? Let's see now.
We're about to find out.
I like how we're both sitting like this.
Bro, we're locked in right now.
Oh!
He's up.
Antonelli's up.
He's up. And he's kept it in the
Yuki's gone up into 4th. That's Yuki done. A
Oh.
second off the pace.
That's just clapped in it.
George.
Oh, George is doing a madness.
He could be into the 129s here if George hooks up this last sector well.
He could be.
Hamilton's 3/10 off. I'm not surprised by that Ferrari.
Antonelli!
That's a lap.
Antonelli!
Where's Mercedes come from?
What? 30! Oh my god, he's almost gone to 29s!
Hamilton.
Alright.
Oh, he's
That's
ahead of
just-
Yuki. He's ahead of Yuki.
Right. Jesus.
Charles. What a lap! Max is on a lap though.
What
Max
is
is on a
Mercedes
decent
done?
lap. Max is on a decent lap here.
Gasly!
Gasly!
Gasly! What is Mercedes done here?
I don't know, but where's McLaren? Oh, there's Piastri.
There's Piastri.
He's in the 129s here. Where's Norris though? Oh,
he's
Norris is down.
Max is
Verstappen
seventh.
7th. Hamilton and Verstappen are side by side right now.
Oh, shit.
Sainz. He's not doing too bad.
Piastri is
Sainz.
29,
Where's
yeah.
Piastri?
This
He
is
is a
29.
29.
It is
Oh,
29A. Oh
29A.
my goodness me. Oscar Piastri.
Lando
Sixth! 6th in that rocket ship. Rev.
Oh, that's not good. 8th.
Oh, Hamilton.
Hamilton 9th.
Oh, Hamilton.
And Antonelli 4th. Good lap by Antonelli. But wow.
Wow, okay.
That's a grid.
That is a grid. That is a good grid.
Piastri from Russell, from Leclerc, Antonelli, Gasly in and amongst that. Norris and Verstappen next to each other as well. Sainz, Hamilton, and a feisty Yuki in 10th.
A feisty Yuki sat there in 10th position. Shit.
Wow.
If Russell sends it into turn 1.
Let's just have a look in case anyone has track limits.
Yeah. We might be heavily disappointed here.
Russell gets demoted.
Piastri gets track limits.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Russell Leclerc from
Where did Mercedes turn that up from?
I don't know.
That was unbelievable in Q3.
It-
From
are-
both Mercedes.
Are both their drivers just making a difference?
Nah, that's got to be the fact that Antonelli's there as a rookie would imply to me that car's pretty good.
I don't know. I think isn't not Antonelli not just really good? We know
Antonelli,
Russell is.
no. I think Antonelli is really good. However, I don't know. I just think the Mercedes is really good as well.
Whatever Russell did was the absolute limit.
Yeah.
That was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
From George. I don't know where he's got that from.
Well, that could be a good race tomorrow.
It will be, and you're not here because you're a bastard.